Welcome to episode 2 of All For Geek. Today on the show, we're going to talk about the top TV of 2011, and it's going to be me and Steve talking about it.
I'm looking forward to it, Phil.
Oh, yes, you are, because you can actually talk about it this time.
Yeah, because I do have time to watch TV. Last episode, I came to the table with nothing to talk about because I don't have time to play games, but while I'm working, the TV's always on, so I can talk lots about this.
All right, so we'll start with our 5th favorite. We'll go down this time, okay? Does that work for you?
You're throwing a monkey wrench into my plan.
Yeah, I'm messing with you right now. Yeah. Okay, number 5 on your list, Steve.
Number 5 would have to be Running Wild. It's a comedy with Arquette. I can't remember the guy's name. It'd be really nice if we could prepare this in advance almost to look up who the stars were and their
Well, you
names
could. You knew
stuff.
your own list.
Yeah, I probably could have done that too. I promise anybody watching, I'll do it next time. I'll properly research this. But Running Wild is my number 5. It's a comedy.
What is that on? What channel is that on?
Netflix, Bill. It's on Netflix.
Oh, so did it start up in 2011?
It started up in 2010, and it had a few shows in 2011. I don't even know if it's been renewed or if there's going to be another season of Running Wild, but I kind of hope it does, because Will Arnett, he's really funny in the show. He plays like this rich guy who has really bad manners, and he meets this kind of hippie chick who is going to try to make him a little more nicer, I guess. She's trying to turn him into a nice guy. So the show's kind of about that. It's like an odd couple kind of thing. And Will Arnett, he's just hilarious. So
I'll have to check it out because I can watch it on my Netflix.
Yeah, it's worth a watch.
All right, my number 5 is Man Up.
What's that about?
It's basically 3 average male guys in their early to mid lives. They are basically got the minds of teenagers, and they're just middle American men dealing with issues. It's a comedy. They like to game, and then it's a sitcom. It's a fun sitcom. Have you ever seen Traffic Light?
No.
Okay, well, it's basically 3 guys that hang out together all the time, and they added a 4th guy, and it's a really good show. I suggest it to anyone. I know I'm not saying much about it, but it's really good.
How often do they play games? Like, how often does that kind of thing come up in the show?
Usually it's more so like a start or end point of the show.
Okay.
Like during the credits of either the early credits or the end credits, just to bring it home or start off the show. Usually it's just discussing their what's going on while they're gaming.
Okay.
So they're like, oh, go to the end point, go to the whatever, like as if they're playing Call of Duty or something.
Now, do they tell you what game it is? Do they name drop or anything?
I don't think they name drop, but there's some obviously they're playing an army game this day.
Is it on Netflix?
I don't think so. I don't believe it is, but I would check out your favorite. I forgot what channel it's on too. Like I download.
Should have done some research, Phil. Come on.
I don't care about research. Man up, go find it on Pirate Bay.
I thought they shut that down.
Maybe.
They keep trying.
What's your 4th?
4th would be House. I don't have to say anything more. Just everybody knows what House is. Everybody watches it. I really like it this season, though, because of Charlene Yee. I think everything she's in is hilarious. She's awesome. She did a sort of a mockumentary called Paper Heart. It was great, and I recommend that to anybody who's a fan of Charlene Yee. If you might have seen her the first time in House this season, check out Paper Heart.
To me, House is like CSI, where I can watch it here and there. I like it for the random episodes that don't involve the storyline that goes throughout the whole series.
Yeah.
But I don't care to stay with it. You know, like I've watched a few episodes of the first season when it first came out, and it was like, yeah, I like the random stories, but I don't care to keep with it, as I just said.
Yeah, I wouldn't be excited. It wouldn't be on this list. I wouldn't care about it if Charlene Yee wasn't in it this year. So, yeah.
All right, my fourth is Destination Truth, which is a show kind of like a ghost hunter show, but it's for those wild animals or paranormal things that are out and about in the wilderness or like just outside type thing.
All right.
I love it. Josh Gates is the host. I didn't like Josh Gates at first. I thought he was an annoying tool, but now I like him. I kind of want to read his book too. So
have they ever caught anything?
Yeah. It's like I love watching paranormal TV shows, and I love it when they catch something. And I have all my theories and all stuff like that, but the Destination Truth is a lot of fun because it's outside, and they could run into wild animals, they could run into paranormal stuff. You don't know, and it's really entertaining and funny.
So when's it on?
It's on the internet.
So you did some research for this one too?
Well, I don't watch on cable. You know this.
Oh, you don't?
No, usually I don't.
Oh, okay.
The only things I really watch on cable are the wrestling shows, which I don't have on my list because I don't feel it's fair.
Oh.
Because it takes up too much room on my list.
Right.
So I decided just to name other stuff. What is your third?
My third, I'm going to go with The Office, and I don't think I have to say anything about that.
Everyone knows what that is.
Everybody knows. Everybody's seen it. This is the first season where Steve Carell's not on there, and it's still watchable to me. I can still get into it. I can still laugh, but I don't know why this is number 3. This really should have been number 5. I don't look forward to The Office. I'd rather see Running Wild than The Office. So yeah, there it is, The Office.
All right, and I lost interest in The Office a long time ago. I never really got much interest in it.
I still watch it on I don't download it. I'll watch it live on TV. So.
My third is The Walking Dead. Very popular show. I love zombie movies. Don't really like the scariness of zombie movies. I love 28 Day or whatever, 28 Days Later, 28 Weeks Later, and soon to come 28 Months Later. So I don't know how soon, but it's coming. But Walking Dead, you don't have to be scared about it. It's a very great show that's very action-packed, and there's some drama there. Like, they have to put in drama so that people continue to keep watching and everything.
Now, what kind of zombies are they? The fast-running zombies who scream, or are they the slow kind of slow-walking zombies?
There's both.
Both?
Yeah, there's mostly slow zombies, but there has been some issue. Like, these zombies are slow ones, but there'll be times where they sneak up on you, and you don't know that they're there, or just the amount of them will cause you not to be able to go anywhere.
Right.
But they can move, some of them. So
I watched one episode. It looked fairly low budget. That's all I have to say about it.
Well, I suggest you watch some more because it's really good. Really
Should I start from episode 1? Because I kind of felt lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would definitely. If I were you, I would go from episode 1 and just start watching it. Just keep going. There are a few episodes that are a little slow, but overall, it's a great show, and it reminds me of another show that didn't get on my list, but is a really great show, Game of Thrones. That show is very slow at times, but it overall it's an amazing show. So what is your
number 2 would be Parks and Recreation.
Really?
It's a lot of people don't appreciate that I like that show, and they groan when I put it on. But sorry, I think it's one of the funniest shows on TV. Maybe not this season so much. But there was episodes from prior seasons that just killed me. I laughed so hard at them. So, Parks and Recreation. If you dismissed it early, give it another try.
Oh, I dismissed it early.
Yeah, a lot of people did.
Well, I don't like the style of show really. I say that, but I do like Modern Family, which is the same style show really. It's just a different concept. But you probably like it because it's the same. It's probably developed. It's probably made by the same people.
Oh, yeah?
And it's basically a family, a regular family, but in that same style of like a fake documentary.
Okay.
I guarantee it's made by the same people. Oh, my camera moved.
Uh-oh.
That's okay.
There was who's that? Louis C.K. was in it in one season, a few seasons back, and he was funny in it. He was great, and I can't remember her name now. I should have researched it. I'm sorry, but the girl from Saturday Night Live, the star of the show.
Oh, Tina Fey.
Yes, Tina Fey. A lot of people don't like her. I think she's hilarious. So yeah.
I had a crush on her. So. I know
she's
that would
funny.
never
She's
happen because she likes the ladies.
Oh, I didn't know that, Bill.
Oh yeah, she's a total lesbo.
Oh, well. She's still funny.
She's still hot.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. Number 2 on my list, Big Bang Theory.
Okay, I watch that all the time.
I love that show. It didn't make number 1 for a good reason, and you'll find out why. But I love that show. I can't get enough. Every day it's on. I actually have another show that didn't make my list, but I forgot that I should have put it on my list.
Yeah, I've got two honorable mentions to
Oh, I have a bunch. But we'll talk about that in a second. What's your number 1?
Big Bang Theory. I actually have paused halfway through one of the episodes right now on my TV, so that's funny you mentioned that. But anyway, number 1, Tosh.0. Have you watched that show, Phil?
Never even heard of it.
What? What is
you
that? Serious?
What is that?
I don't know why. I don't know how anybody has not heard of this show. It's a must. I can't say it's a must watch. It's really inappropriate. It's really obscene. I feel really immature for admitting that it's my number 1 pick, but I laugh so hard at the stuff that he has on his show, and the guy's really funny. Like, if you follow the guy's tweets, he's not that funny on Twitter, but when he gets up on stage and he does his show, the comments he makes during the videos he plays, he just plays like videos off of YouTube, just internet videos, and he comments through them. And the stuff he says is hilarious.
And this is a TV show?
Yeah, it's a TV show. It's on network TV. It's on I think Wednesday nights or Thursdays. I can't remember. I watch it on the Boxy, and I can't get enough of it. I think he's got 3 seasons now, and he'll be going into the 4th soon. Check it out, because if you haven't seen it, you haven't heard of it, just pick any episode you can find at random, and I guarantee you're going to laugh. He picks a lot of internet memes, like the Double Rainbow guy was on his show.
Double Rainbow!
Yeah, that's the last one I've watched, Double Rainbow. And it's the guy who did Chocolate Rain. Every internet meme you've heard of.
Tazon Day?
Yeah, he invites them on his show, and he does the interview, and he jokes around with them. It's hilarious. You gotta check it out.
Yeah, it sounds good. That was your number 1.
That was my number 1. What's yours?
My number 1 is basically my favorite show of all time, Big Brother UK.
Really?
Yeah, I love Big Brother. The US version is okay.
The UK version.
But I love the UK version. Yeah.
Why the UK?
I've watched the UK version. I've watched the US version. I've watched the Australian version. And the UK one is the best. And the UK one was cancelled for a year, and then they brought it back on a different network. And I watched it this year with my wife, who loves the show as well. And I just had a great time watching it. It's like 90 episodes, because it's on almost every day throughout a 3 to 4 month period.
Wow.
Yeah.
So why the UK version over the US version?
It's more it's like more documentary style. Like, it's more like you're watching what's going on instead of a highlight clip show.
Okay.
Because the US is basically a highlight clip show. Anything big that happened. Whereas the UK, they'll take the big things that have happened, but put them in, like, not have background music, not be like cut.
Yeah.
It's more like you're watching it actually happening.
Cool.
And the rules are better. The audience actually gets to choose who wins and gets to choose who gets voted out. It's not completely controlled by the network. Yeah, so that's my number 1.
Cool. All right, my honorable mention, Breaking Bad, is it stars the guy from Malcolm in the Middle, the father from Malcolm in the Middle.
A lot of people love that show.
It's so Friggin' awesome, Phil. You got to check it out. It's awesome. And when it comes back, this season is going to come back. I can't remember, May or so. I'll be watching. So.
Any other honorable mentions?
That's all I have. I thought I had more, but that's all I'm going to mention.
I'll say Mike and Molly. Love that show.
Yeah.
Especially since it's come on around the time where I got married, and they're two bigger people that got together, and me and my wife are on the bigger side. So there's a lot of things that we look at and go, oh, that's so us, and that's so what we deal with. So we love that show. Other stuff like Doctor Who.
Download or watch? Do you download Mike and Molly or watch it?
I download everything.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure Kojako's going to come after me now. Probably not. But other things like Doctor Who, I love that show. Fact or Faked Paranormal Files, An Idiot Abroad.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's a good one. Idiot Abroad.
Anybody who loves anything to do with travel, anyone who likes anything to do with Ricky Gervais and Carl Pilkington, watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, I recommend Idiot Abroad for sure.
And of course, WWE shows, any wrestling show.
WWE.
I just love.
Cool.
So that's it.
No, there was one. Wait.
Something else.
What was the other? I forgot. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'll mention it if I remember it in episode 3. I'll just start talking about TV, even though we're on a different subject.
It sounds like something I would do.
Yeah.
All right, so that was episode 2 of All for Geek. Next episode, we're going to go into movies. Check it out. Allforgeek.com. Thanks, Steve.
Thank you, Phil.